In August 2024, China faced massive floods that swept across multiple provinces from the south to the north of the country. Heavy downpours hit Shanghai, Liaoning, Hunan, Hebei, Jilin and Shaanxi, causing devastating floods and massive damage. On August 18, powerful winds, heavy rains and thunderstorms hit Shanghai. The sky suddenly darkened, hurricane-force winds tore down tents, and torrents of water flooded the streets. Residents fled in panic, some creatively using cardboard boxes as makeshift rain helmets. Not only streets, but also underpasses and subway stations were flooded. Water rushed into houses on the first floors. Especially affected were the old neighborhoods of Shanghai with dilapidated houses, which could not withstand the pressure of the elements. Residents of these neighborhoods suffer from leaks and flooding with every heavy rain, but the authorities are in no hurry to solve the problem. In Liaoning, the situation was even more catastrophic. On August 20th, a massive flood occurred in Jiancheng County due to the sudden release of water from the local reservoir. Flows of water up to 4 to 5 meters high covered entire villages. People were cut off from the outside world, electricity, internet and mobile communications were lost. Many residents were rescued on the roofs of their houses, but the water kept coming. In the city of Huladao, water streams swept away cars and motorcycles. In Dalian, a heavy downpour caused urban flooding and seawater backflow. Dozens of cars were knocked off a bridge by the torrent of muddy water, forming an eerie, car waterfall. One car was swept into the river, the driver barely managing to get out on the roof. Tragedy struck on the morning of August 19, when a father and daughter on an electric bicycle were washed under a parked bus by the flood. Both lost their lives. Local residents are outraged at the inaction of the authorities, who failed to provide adequate flood protection or even cancel the workday despite the heavy downpour. Hebei province also experienced severe flooding. In Qinhuangdao, streets turned into rivers and many cars were completely submerged. In Shuanhua, the water level reached the seats of electric bicycles. In Inner Mongolia, floods destroyed several bridges and there were reports of large vehicles falling into rivers. Many highways have been closed, leaving many vehicles trapped. In Shaanxi province, the city of Baoji was also hit by heavy rains and hail. In Yulin, flooding occurred for the third time in a month. Floodwaters contaminated the water supply system, turning tap water in some homes into brown sewage. Agriculture has suffered huge losses. In Jiayi County, hailstorms destroyed crops already suffering from months of drought. Farmers are desperate. Their crops of eggplants, tomatoes, pumpkins and corn have been almost completely destroyed. Floods have also affected other regions. Wuhan, Yanzhou, Zhengzhou, Changsha, subway stations, markets, and exhibition centers have flooded in many cities. Local residents complain about ineffective drainage systems and lack of help from the authorities. Experts note that although natural disasters are natural, the negligence of Chinese authorities leads to numerous man-made disasters. Authorities often ignore infrastructure problems and do not take sufficient measures to protect the population. Many Chinese citizens express outrage on social media. They point out that the authorities promise to control floods every year, but year after year the elements continue to cause massive damage. Some attribute the problem to the authoritarian nature of the CCP regime, in which the lives of ordinary people do not matter much. Thank you for watching this video about the complex situation in China. If the information was useful, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. We will continue to keep you updated on the most important events. Take care of yourself and your loved ones.